Are you wondering what it costs to live in Kelowna? In this video, I'm going to cover some of the costs you can expect when living, playing, and working in Kelowna BC. So let's get right into it. Hi there, this is Brandon with the Grass Group at Remax Kelowna, and I'm a local Kelowna realtor in the central Okanagan. And if you want to know everything about moving, living, working, playing right here in the Kelowna area, be sure to subscribe to this channel and ring that bell to be notified every time I do a new video. If you require anything at all, be sure to give me a call, send me an email, or a direct message on any of your favorite social media platforms, and let's get a conversation started. I'd be thrilled at the opportunity to help you with your next move. All right, let's start by discussing the costs of housing. Obviously, this is going to vary greatly on what specific locations you're looking for, proximity to the city center, if you're going to buy a house, rent a house, and the type of property you want. All of these numbers were taken from our local MLS Okanagan Mainline Real Estate Board's real estate website. So it's a portal that us realtors have access to, and everything that I'm about to talk from is based on those sales statistics. So if you want to fact check me, if you want some more information about where I got these facts, we as BC realtors have to let the public know where we're getting information from. So there you go. So the median price of a single family home in Kelowna as of right now is $857,000. For a 3-bedroom townhouse, it's $594,000, and for a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom condo, you can expect to pay $355,000. Now, keep in mind, the reason I used a 3-bedroom townhouse and a 2-bedroom condo, of course, there's cheaper options with lower bedrooms or more expensive options with more bedrooms, but the majority of properties that are selling are 4-bedroom family homes, 3-bedroom townhouses, and 2-bedroom condos. So that's why I've used that. If there's something specific that you say, Brandon, I really want to know what the average 1-bedroom studio apartment's selling for in Kelowna, just send me a message. I'll do up the report and send it to you in the next 5-10 minutes so you can review and get that information, okay? So let's use the average price of a single family home for simplicity's sake of $850,000, which is currently the average sale price in Kelowna. With a 10% down payment, you'd be left with a monthly mortgage payment of $3,402, not including insurance, property taxes, and utilities. Don't throw up your hands just yet. Even though our average sale price of a single family home is rising, there are still so many great homes in and around the $650,000 price range in wonderful family-friendly neighborhoods. If you are considering a townhouse or condo, you should definitely budget on average around $250 per month for strata fees. So strata fees can include things like landscaping, building maintenance, garbage, water, and sewer, and if the building offers them great amenities like access to a swimming pool, hot tub, gym, and entertainment room, just keep in mind you do pay for these luxuries. So if you are, say for example, not a swimmer and not going to be partaking in the local hot tub meetups, then I would steer away from a complex or a subdivision that has a pool, because you as a homeowner are going to wind up paying for that luxury. If you are a swimmer and you enjoy going to the hot tub or the gym, the entertainment room, and you're going to make use of these amenities, then they probably are very valuable for you. But I always try and steer people, if they're really wanting a pool, then let's go look at pool, subdivisions, complexes, whatever you want to call them. And if you're not wanting a pool, well, here's the other options, because you do wind up paying, I would say, about $80 to $90 more a month if you have kind of heavier on the amenities. And of course, that's just the starting prices. As strata, one thing we know is true, it always goes up. As the building ages, it always goes up. So the lower it is to begin with, the better. All right, there are, of course, some strata fees that will be higher and some that will be lower, depending on how new the development is, the amenities they include, and what is covered in the monthly fee. It's always a great idea to know the monthly strata fees when searching for a townhome or a condo and to know what they include so you're able to make an informed decision. All right, property taxes. The city of Kelowna has a handy property tax estimator tool that I've linked for you down in the description below. And I've gone in and plugged in the average sale price of a single family home, a townhome, and a condo used earlier in the video, and use the estimation tool to determine the property taxes payable for the year to give you some idea of what you can expect. So for an average single family home valued at $850,000, the yearly estimated taxes would be $4,535 or $377 added on to your monthly mortgage payment. For an average townhome valued at $594,000, the yearly estimated taxes would be $3,132 or $261 per month. But keep in mind, with a townhouse and condo, you have strata on top of that. So you have your mortgage, you have your $261 give or take for your estimated property taxes, and then you're going to have $250 upwards, depending on the unit and age, for strata. So that's something to definitely keep in mind when you're home searching. For an average condo valued at $355,000, the yearly estimated taxes would be $1,878 or $156 per month. Not bad. While you are searching homes for sale online, you will see an amount under the property tax column. This is based on the gross amount payable. However, in British Columbia, there are several grant programs available to award you for owning a property and using it as your principal residence. But there is specific criteria for you to be eligible for the grant, and that is as follows. You have to be the registered owner of the residence, be a Canadian citizen or a permanent resident of Canada, and you have to live in BC, and you have to occupy the residence as your principal residence. So if you own a home and you don't live here, well, you're not going to get the grant. So there's stipulations. So you want to make sure that you're applicable for this grant because the grant is great. You will receive a grant to reduce your property taxes by $770, and a second grant can be applied if you meet the criteria and are over the age of 65. So there's actually a second threshold that you can get up there if you are over the age of 65, which is another wonderful little tax break that you get for owning a home in BC. So if you want more information about that, just reach out to me directly. Unfortunately, in British Columbia, we have this tax called property transfer tax. And for every time a property transfers title, which for everybody else, that just means when it's bought or sold. So basically, you're going on the title as a new owner or you're selling as the seller and you're going to buy a new home. The buyer is subject to pay this property transfer tax. This tax is set up on a fixed scale and is broken down into a rate of 1% on the first $200,000 and 2% on the remainder up to $2 million. So using our average sale price of a single family home at present in Kelowna for $850,000, property transfer tax payable for that one house would be $15,140. So there are a few variances for first-time home buyers, new home construction, purchases, and for those of you able to purchase a property for more than $2 million, there is an additional tax that I'll cover in greater detail in my property transfer tax explain video. But for now, just know to ask what the property transfer tax payable will be for the home you are considering to buy, because a huge tax that you're not expecting at the closing table would be a terrible surprise. Could you imagine going to the closing table, Mr. and Mrs., we're going to need another $15,000 for your home purchase? That would be a shocker. So you don't want to be shocked, don't want to be surprised. So that's why you're doing your research and watching this video. So monthly utilities in Kelowna. So I'm going to go over our family home. We have a pretty average home as Kelowna averages go. We're just under 3,600 square feet. It was built in the early 90s, so probably not the most energy efficient home. We have had renovations and we've got a forced air, central air, natural gas high efficiency furnace, but we're probably not the most economical family, I would say. So for our family home that is just under 3,600 square feet, we pay Fortis BC for natural gas $136 per month. We do a lot of barbecuing and the gas fireplace runs all the time in the family room. So I would consider us high usage. Electricity is through BC Hydro and we pay $113 per month. And a family of 4 with 2 kids under 6 who don't know what a light switch is, only that it turns on and stays on. So I'd consider us high usage there as well. For cable and internet, we have 2 options, and from being with both on and off over the years, both offer similar services and packages and pricing. We're currently with TELUS as they offer high-speed fiber internet. We have a basic TV package, not a lot of bells and whistles, and no home phone, and we pay $150 per month, but I am on the highest available internet that you can have. So that might be considerably less for you if you need a less internet package. For our family home, our monthly water bill averages around $100 per month and is paid quarterly. Most of the homes in the central Okanagan region have underground irrigation systems, with a lot of the new homes doing a popular zero-scape front lawn, which requires little watering and is based on popular drought-resistant plants. Maybe a little unusual if you're used to seeing a green, luscious front lawn on the west coast where it rains all the time, but here it just doesn't rain as much. So the city of Kelowna has really gone with their proactiveness and the future planning of what the weather is supposed to be with global warming and everything, and it's going to be hot in Kelowna. So they're kind of pre-planning the plants, and so not everyone is bankrupt on their watering bill. So it's really nice to see. In most of the condos located in and around Kelowna will include the water in your monthly strata fee. But be warned, some do not. So it's always advised to get this information while doing your research on certain buildings you may be interested in. You might have a building that has a strata of $400 and you go, oh, Brandon, $400, that building is definitely out. Well, it might include your water bill that's, $50, $60 a month. It might include your hot water. So if you don't have a hot water tank in your unit, then chances are the building pays for your hot water too, which is a nice bonus. And it can sometimes include other things that you would normally pay for on your city property taxes, but it's included in your strata. So it's very important to compare apples to apples and make sure you're doing that before kind of eliminating a typical property, if that makes sense. If you're thinking about renting in Kelowna, you'll be in good company. Very popular trend for those looking to relocate and move here, and those not that familiar to the area, etc., will decide to rent for a short period of time, allowing them to discover the many neighborhoods and areas that suit their lifestyle and budget the best. Rentals are in short supply, not as short as they were in 2016 at a vacancy rate of 0.2%. That's what it was in 2016, if you can believe it. Like, wow, shocking. Rental supply is beginning to boom in Kelowna. According to the latest figures released by the Canadian Mortgage and Housing Corporation, CMHC, the city's vacancy rate has climbed to 2.1% as of January 2021 in a report produced by CMHC. So as of January 2021, we've seen an increase, but because of COVID, we have these lockouts and freeze rates and everything, so the rental market is a little sparse. As of right now, literally before shooting this video, I got an email sent to me from a property manager at Remax, and they sent over, there's right now 240 rentals in all of the central Okanagan that are available in any price range. 240 only. Like, that's scarce. I mean, there's not a lot out there. So searching for rentals in Kelowna can be found on popular websites including Castanet, Facebook Marketplace, Kijiji, and rentals.ca. I have linked these all down for you in the description below. So take a look, send a click, take a look at some rentals that are offered for rent. Taken from Castanet listings, the following rental rates are for average homes that appear to be neat, tidy, and move-in ready. So, I'm not bringing you the dumpiest neighborhoods and the cheapest rentals, and I'm not bringing you the most prestigious neighborhoods and the most prestigious homes. I'm just kind of what I would describe, my professional opinion as an average neighborhood, an average home, just to get a sense of what's currently available. So, as of March 2021, the average single family home in Kelowna to rent is $3,200 per month. As of March 2021, the average 3-bedroom townhouse in Kelowna to rent is $2,400 per month. And as of March 2021, the average 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom condo in Kelowna to rent is $1,800 per month. Ooh, for auto insurance, sadly, British Columbia is plagued with ICBC, Insurance Corporation of British Columbia, and BC residents pay the highest auto insurance across Canada. Some will argue that, it's better. Some will argue that it's more convenient. My opinion I'll reserve for one-on-one. I won't go on blast on YouTube. But the average driver in BC pays an average of $1,832 per year, while this is $240 per month per year, than the national average of $1,592 supplied by nerdwallet.com. We sadly have no other choice. ICBC is a requirement and some would argue a monopoly. There is a few options for private insurance companies that handle extended coverage policies, but as of right now, a basic policy for all automobiles on the road must be insured through ICBC, no matter what. Currently, as of March 14th, the average gas price for regular gasoline is $1.25 per liter. And while you can travel mostly any of our 4 local communities from Kelowna to West Kelowna, Peachland, or Lake Country in under 25 kilometers, you're not exactly going to rack up a huge gas bill driving in and around town. So nice change for you relocating, from Vancouver or Toronto or something where you're driving in very, very car dependent for long periods of time and in traffic. Going out to eat, Kelowna's food scene really has it all. From fast food, quick and cheap, to your fancy 6-course meal with duck confit and a quarter pear for dessert. When it comes to dining out, my wife and I can expect to pay $60 to $70 for any of our local favorites that include Sammy J's Grill, Cactus Club Cafe, Red Robin, and Brant's Creek Pub, with no alcohol and most of the time no dessert. While we do splurge for special occasions at fancier restaurants, and that can run upwards of $100 for both of us. When bringing the children with us, many of the family favorites like White Spot, Red Robin, Boston Pizza for lunch or dinner is usually around $50 to $60. So eating out is not that expensive. If you are a foodie and love to go out for a night out on the town, you will not be disappointed in Kelowna's selection from renowned restaurants like the Vines at Quails Gate Winery, or Rhodes Regional Table, or the Lakeside Dining Room at Hotel Dorado. Just be prepared to spend some money. These places are not cheap. When shopping in Kelowna, just like other parts of British Columbia, you can expect to pay 2 taxes that total 12% on most items purchased. 5% on goods and services, this tax is called GST, and 7% on provincial sales tax, PST, on the purchase or lease of goods, with some exceptions. Entertainment in Kelowna doesn't have to be expensive at all. With so many wonderful things to see and do for free, you don't have to spend hardly anything to keep yourself entertained year round. And that's why, one of the many reasons why our family just absolutely loves and, we feel truly blessed to live in the Okanagan and raise our children here. Popular low-cost options include hiking, swimming in the lake, and visiting one of 30 beaches in the area, snowshoeing, attending a local Kelowna farmers and crafters market, enjoying the breathtaking scenery that still, for me, after 11 years, hasn't gotten old. Pick some of your favorite fresh fruit at a local orchard. Popular entertainment for locals include golfing, and can expect to pay $150 for one single 18-hole round, including the cost of balls. And if you're like me, sometimes that's double the cost of the round. Yes, I go through a lot of balls. I'm not a very good golfer. Big White Ski Resort, an adult day pass will run you $119, while a youth will be $106, and a child under 13 years of age will be $99. Seasons passes are available, and Big White offers this really awesome option where you can purchase in September and make easy payments over the following months. Usually the season runs from November 23rd to Sunday, April 11th. So it, of course, is weather dependent. If we get early snowfall, it might be a little bit earlier. If we get later, it might be a little bit later. And spring skiing is usually really good up until the 7th to 10th of April. So yeah, really great spring skiing here in the Okanagan. We love our family. We love going up to Big White, even though the kids aren't quite old enough to snowboard just yet. There is so much for spending so little at Big White. New Year's Eve fireworks is one of our favorites. There's an outdoor ice skating rink, skating pond, grabbing a hot chocolate and taking a stroll through the village. This year my son is just learning how to snowboard, so we have gone up a few times and had the opportunity to rent snowboard, boots, and bindings for only $35 for the day, and then have access for free to use the bunny hill as many times as we would like. So it's really great. No lift ticket is required for this, so it's really nice. My daughter, who's going to be turning 3 here next week, she's terrified of the snow and wants nothing to do with the snow, so she's not quite ready for snowboarding or skiing or anything to do with that. So we'll see how that goes in the next couple years. One of our family's favorite entertainment options include a day at H20 Adventure and Fitness Center, and this place is not cheap. For the family of 4, it's $36. And you know what? We justify it as being a real treat for us, the family. We all enjoy it. And, well, because of COVID, we haven't exactly been able to go to the movie theaters or do anything really fun, that doesn't cost, that's not free. So there's 3 indoor full-size water slides, and they are fast. They are super fun. There's a gigantic lazy river, an Olympic-sized swimming pool with diving boards, the high dive, the low dive. There's a great kids wave pool area, 2 hot tubs, and a super fun flow rider where you can try surfing on a simulated wave. And if I can find the video where I was like, oh yeah, it's so easy to do, and I went and absolutely ate it. My wife still laughs to this day and brings it up. It's like a 7-8-year-old video, but if I can't find it, I will link it here in the description for you to watch and laugh with me. It's much harder than it looks. So I hope this answers some of your questions on the cost of living in Kelowna, BC. If there was anything I missed or didn't cover, kindly post in the comments below and let me know. I'll do the research and be sure to get back to each and everyone who comments. Thank you for watching and have a great day, everyone.